with my girlfriend, everything is just, it feels so, like, right. We just click. It's like a bond that we've built up between each other, and that works so well. Hello, Mommy.
Hi.
How are you? Well, I gotta go take some finals already, so. All right, man.
All right, get out of here. Take your test.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll call you after. The whole doctor side of me is like a whole nother story, man. Like, finish up my degree and try and get into med school. That's my ultimate goal, is to go to med school and become a doctor.
You've got 50 minutes for your 265.
Oh, it's only 50 minutes?
That's what he said. And you can use calculator for both.
Okay. Do you have, I don't have a calculator. I don't even have a pencil.
I can lend you both.
You saw me on TV? Did you see it last night?
Last night.
Dr.
People
Beckel.
saw you, they didn't even know, and they called home and they're saying, that's Bryan on the phone, on the TV.
I know my mom was proud of me. We have such a good relationship together. I just wish she didn't have to work so hard. I think everyone wishes that for their mom. I want you to meet my mom.
Hi, how are you?
My mom, this is Ashley.
Picture
Hi,
of you on
oh,
my
really?
bedstand.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And this is my cousin Trisha.
Hey, Trisha.
You have a ride up, or?
Actually, no, I'm still taking a plane back
Plane's to Reading?
Back to Reading, yeah.
I'll talk to you in a couple days once I get a chance to do that. That's Lou. That's the guy that basically is putting the whole thing together. He's the one that put together all those other groups.
Oh, this is in Las Vegas, or what?
No, this one's in Orlando. Another really important person in my life is my grandma. We have a really tight family.
You have to look at the contract? Yeah.
You guys can look at it.
Okay.
But it said 42 pages sent.
All right.
My dad is someone that I definitely get my focus from. He has supported me through my life for whatever I've ever wanted to do, and rarely said no to anything.
Can't take my dad not knowing how I really feel about this, and I can't take my dad not knowing what a great opportunity this is going to be for me.
I don't think Ashley really knows what he wants. I know he's a talented kid, but I don't think this is the road. Yeah, he has. I agree. That's why I say he's capable of far more than dancing in front of a camera. We've kind of been on odds, you know, on opposite sides of the fence, and I don't know that we will ever be on the same side. I wish him the best. I mean, my gut feeling is this is not good. Not a good thing. But aren't you? I mean, aren't you just a little bit afraid?
I just have a lot of trust in him.
You've got far more faith than I do.
It's Aloha Friday. It's a great day. My three sons are here. Go ahead.
Ikaika Kahuano. And Kamuela Kahuano. And Haku.
Coral, 99.5.
My parents are entertainers, so it's in the blood already, you know. My younger brother's a musical genius. My older brother can write crazy lyrics.
This is Ikaika, who has been missing in action for a long time.
Yes, this is what I miss the most, man. I'm so happy to be here. It's very empowering going back home. But, you know, everybody's always looking out for me.
So don't feel that you're, totally obligated. Because
No, I want to.
it's an obligation, and we help each other out, and there's 3 soldiers vying for the family, not just 1 or 2. What if something happens to 1? At least there's another one left.
Like what the contract says is like $165,000 or whatever. So that's 20 to you, 20 to you, 20 to mom. I don't need any money.
You're the man. Don't worry about it.
So my brother said, you have to do this for the family and stuff like that. You have to go up there and kick butt and stuff like that. And even if you don't like what you're doing, you have to do it. It wasn't really like a choice that I could make. It's like my older brother. I always listen to him. So.
I don't want you to lose sight of the fact that this is a great opportunity.
It's an opportunity for who?
Your brother said he'd do it for $25, and
he was joking.
a couple of pineapples.
Yeah, but he was joking.
Well, yeah. But he loves the business too, and so does your other brother. But you kind of become the representative of not only them, but of all the people of Hawaii, in just following through with this opportunity. It's a tough thing we're asking you to do. It's not easy. But you know, not that many things are easy in life. That's all I can say.
I wanted to sit down with you and tell you what I was doing because it eats me up like all the time. And so I've looked for you to be approving of that side of my life, and you haven't been. But still, regardless of all that, I at least want you to know what I'm doing.
I probably know more about what you're doing than you think I do, but I highly, highly, highly disagree with what you're doing in the course of life. I personally believe that the music industry is a very negative industry. It'll chew you up and spit you out in a heartbeat and won't think nothing about that. As far as what you're doing, that's something that you'll have to share with your mother because it's too painful for me.
So you're saying that like you don't want to like have me call you from Florida and be like, hey, this is what I'm up to.
Call your mother and talk to her. She can relay it to me.
You know, you taught me how to play guitar. I've always loved piano and music and all that kind of stuff, and I would love to make a living at it. My dad, as opposed to my mom, doesn't understand where I'm coming from on a lot of issues as far as music goes. And I think sometimes I don't realize like how much I try to impress him. And a lot of what I do is aimed at pleasing him, and it seems like I never do.
You know, I wanted to see you finish school this year. So you signed a big record deal, that's fine. You make immediate big fat money, so what? What about you?
I haven't made the decisions that you've wanted me to make. I know that, you know.
I'm not sure that you've ever considered my...
I have.
You know, I'm not sure that you have. But,
I have,
you know,
I really have. And it's really upset me and bugged me to know how much I've disappointed you. I know that my dad loves me, but it doesn't feel like it when he won't support me. Like I would never do that to like my son. If he was that in love with something, I couldn't be that cold.
You know that I'll always love you. You know that. But I don't approve. I never will approve of what you're doing. And so leave that side of your life home when you come to the house, because I don't want to know about it.
Okay.
And if I turn the TV on and see you on the TV, I'm going to turn it off. It's too painful for me.
On the next Making the Band,
I'm like, what? What? How can you do that?
a band member drops out,
You can't quit. Why are you quitting?
and the 8 becomes 7.
What did these 3 days do to you?
We were all just so confused because you could see it in his eyes that he didn't want to leave, but he had to for some reason. It was heart-wrenching because he was a brother, and I planned on spending the next 10 years of my life with him.